Come in.
Hi there.
Thanks for crossing the river.
Ah, West Highland single malt. 14 years old.
When old colleagues, friends, get together, why not? How are you finding Southern?
It's a spinning top, and it spins just my speed.
Glad to hear it. Is Chuck a facet of your day-to-day?
Well, you know Chuck, but these days he's just so afraid of going outside, so he sits indoors and jerk off instead. Pure velvet.
You know what? Take the bottle with you when we're done. Warm up your temporary quarters.
Beware of U.S. attorneys bearing gifts. What do you want, Oliver?
I'll put it plainly. You're the one I got the job for. You're the one I had the deal with, that at the right moment, you would be there for me, telling me what was going on from the inside. This is that moment.
Whoa. Now the only reason I'm here, besides the whiskey, is to give you 5 reasons for why you need to start watching Billions. You got some work to do, my friend. Look at your life. You're pathetic. And Billions might actually give you some motivation, some inspiration on how you can do this. So you actually go out there and take some goddamn action, you piece of shit. So sit your ass down and listen up good. Let's do this. Relax, my friend. There's no need to be afraid. Before we get started, let me just give you some context. Billions is about this hedge fund manager called Bobby Axelrod and his pursuit to get more of money, power, and, well, more of everything. Working against him, we have this equally hungry and driven man called Chuck that works as a district attorney. And we just get to follow these two men clashing as they also pursue their own goals, and it's just a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of conversation, social skills, confidence, power. That is the theme that just runs through the whole show. Power, power, power. And since it all plays out in the financial world, of course, if you have an interest in that, it will become even more enjoyable to follow. But it isn't necessary. Enough said, here's 5 reasons for why you need to be watching Billions. Fear. Facing fears. Doing what's hard. Going after the thing that scares the living crap out of you. That's what Bobby is all about. That's what I'm all about. I don't subscribe to his moral beliefs or values, but you don't have to do that. You can just believe in the process of going after what you believe in, and that is something that over and over is portrayed in this series. Facing fears. How can't you love that?
You know, most people, they try to move away from fear, try to organize it out of their lives as soon as they're able. Me, I cultivate it. I try to recognize it and order it and use it. That's how I survived growing up, and it's how I still live my life today. Heeding and listening to my fear.
To practice self-assertiveness is to live authentically, to speak and act from my innermost convictions and feelings. As a way of life, as a rule. To be authentic literally is to be the author of your own story. They have conviction in what they say. They talk with clarity. They speak their mind. They know what they want. And they believe in what they want. And that comes through. And you just want to go out there and speak your mind, because you get to see how that can impact people. You get to feel that if I say something that I believe in with this, I get to convince another person that that is the truth and the only truth. And boy, is that inspiring.
But I'll tell you, when I think about all that money I lost just to see you in this place, all I can say is worth it.
If there's something Billions will show you, is that having money opens a whole lot of doors. It can buy you freedom, but it can also buy you nice houses, cars, and any food you want. I'm not saying that is something you have to pursue, but just watching it, just interesting, it's inspiring, it's funny, it's fascinating to see the luxurious life that they live in Billions.
I don't know about you, but I just had a religious experience. How much?
132,000.
I'll take 2. What color do you want?
Social skills and relationships. Now, Billions on a surface level may be all about power and wealth, but what it really comes down to is how that wealth and power is built. This power is harnessed, it's extracted from relationships. The way especially Chuck works his magic around town, doing favors, asking people for favors, just building that network, it is so goddamn fascinating to be an observer of. Watching Billions has given me a deep drive to go out there, to get to know new people, to help people and network, because it just all of a sudden seems so much fun.
Got your first tracks, Donnie Day.
Nice. And you, sir, have your children's services tickets. Take care, Chuck.
Take care. Now, take me to the ambassador.
I will and I can.
Why don't you call that guy right now?
Wendy Rhodes, the performance coach, the pep talker that works for Bobby Axelrod at his hedge fund, but as it happens also is the wife of Chuck. She does from time to time give these small little performance booster talks with the people working at the hedge fund, to her husband Chuck, but also to Bobby.
As much as you two fucking hate each other, your only objective right now is survival. And if you are going to save yourselves and me, you both need to surrender your weapons.
And these little pep talks are actually quite valuable little wisdom of nuggets that more than once has spoken to me on a deep level. They may not be the sole reason for why you should start watching Billions, but they are for sure adding a ton of value to this show.
Are we ready to do the fucking job for each other or what?
You know what? Why don't we throw in a little bonus round? Living purposefully. That is something you feel that these people are doing. That they have a calling, that they have a drive, that they have a passion that they follow to the very end. They know what they're doing and they love what they're doing.
You need to be here. Doing this not just for a living. Not just to keep your name strong in the business, but to feel alive. Maybe even to be alive. You need that feeling you get when you see what no one else can, and bet on that vision and be right.
And that, my friend, are the reasons why I believe you should watch Billions. Personally, I have taken a whole lot of action as a result of the inspiration, of the motivation I have gotten from watching this series.
That's amazing. You are not wrong.
That's what you learn rolling with me. I'm never wrong.
If you enjoyed this little video, if you think that what I had to say here benefited you, please pour yourself a whiskey and then crush that like button. Because now I'm gonna say farewell and I'm gonna go spend some money. No, I'm not. Why did I say that? See you in the next one. Bye, guys.